Make sure this is going.
Yeah, it came up. Sure.
All right, good deal. Okay, so put this on Facebook. And let's see. Come on. Paste. Okay. All right, so far so good. Uh-oh. Get off Facebook. All right. Oh, man. I don't know what's been with the stream health lately. I don't know if it's because I'm just plugged. I thought being plugged straight into the internet would be better. But I think we're all right. Sound check. Okay, good deal. All right, so, geez, last time we talked it was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the Western Conference playoffs, and then Saturday is, of course, LeBron and the Celtics. Two great games on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I sat and watched the entirety of both of those. Well, let's just get into LeBron. So far, he's had a game-winning shot,
Mm-hmm.
triple-double, a couple 40-point games, a full quarter of heat checks with all those fadeaways he made.
Yeah.
I think the only thing left for him to do in this round against the Raptors is to make a free throw with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
And then J.R. Smith throw that impossible alley-oop off the backboard that LeBron always has to jump off the wrong foot, catch up his left hand.
Yeah.
They haven't did that yet this playoffs. That's usually him and J.R.'s signature right there. I'm waiting to see. I think that's going to happen tonight. When this game gets out of hand, I think we're going to see the J.R., like these alley-oops that almost injure LeBron that only he can catch.
Yeah.
And other than that, I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron stands at half court, closes his eyes, and just throws it over the back of his head. This is how on fire he's been. And just a total, complete offensive display against the Raptors, who again they got some no-name guy guarding them.
Stupid.
If you look, I was looking through the history of the Raptors playoffs. This year, gonna get swept.
Yeah.
Last year, got swept. The year before that, Cavs go up 2. Toronto wins 2 at home. Cavs finish it in the next 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
The year before that, they lost in the first round to Paul Pierce when he was on the Wizards.
Yeah.
And then in 4 games, it was a sweep. I think Paul Pierce had 2 game winners. And this is when he was just trash talking back and forth with not only the Raptors but their mayor. And then the year before that, Paul Pierce beats him again, but on the Celtics. But no, on the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
When he left the Celtics to go to Brooklyn, he was there 1 year, him and KG. And I remember that came down to Game 7, and Toronto has the ball down 1. DeRozan drives in, goes up for a shot. Paul Pierce blocks it. Series over. So Toronto's had some. They always let a small forward destroy him.
What Gilbert Arenas said this morning was the reason they're losing, which made perfect sense. I didn't even think about this. The reason the Toronto Raptors can't win is because your superstar doesn't go to the free throw line. Your quote-unquote superstar can't draw fouls on people.
And I was looking at DeRozan's stats. I don't know if it was this year or in previous years. At one point, he was averaging 27 points per game.
Yeah. He takes the toughest shots of an all-star in the NBA. He can't draw fouls, which can get somebody to back off of him so he can get that shot even better. But he don't draw fouls. He goes away from the contact. He got so much moves, I don't understand why he just don't use it to get to the rack to cause some people to get some fouls. And that way, some of that pressure can get off. Kyle Lowry goes to the rack more than DeRozan, and DeRozan he can fly. He got
We've seen DeRozan challenge big men.
So I don't understand why he don't do it more often. Maybe somebody calling him out on it. Maybe he'll do it more. But he sure ain't going to the free throw line.
Well, like I said, I'm just like that's why I was hesitant on calling him a superstar.
After this series, he ain't no superstar.
Yeah, he lost. He's gonna have to make it up. But my definition is, you're able to put a team on your back.
He can.
Like LeBron's doing.
He can. And then I thought about, remember when they had Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, and all them?
Oh yeah.
They were losing in.
Well, they were when they had T-Mac and Vince. I think they got in the 2000 playoffs. They got New York in the first round, which New York went to the finals the year before. So they're pretty good. They had Latrell Sprewell, Larry Johnson, Patrick Ewing, but they lost in the first round. They're still young guys. Yeah. Vince's second year in the NBA, and
all the teams in the NBA now in the playoffs are young, basically.
Yeah, but then once Tracy McGrady left, the next year Vince goes to what was it? It was the conference semifinals, Game 7. That controversial. He went to his college graduation.
Yeah, I remember that.
And flew back to the game. And the game came down to the final shot. They gave it to Vince, caught it, about 17 feet out, pump fake, got the guy to jump. Good luck. Just hit the back of the rim. And that's when Iverson advanced. Then they had a tough series against Ray Allen and the Milwaukee Bucks. So and that was a pretty good year. That was a very young NBA because you're talking about like Iverson, T-Mac, Vince Carter, all these Marbury, all these new players after Jordan left, early 20s, but they were the main guys in the All-Star game. KG, still pretty young. So that was a good time in the NBA from 2000. So the NBA didn't really lose a step from 2000 to 2005. These young guys carried it for a while until Kobe was able to get his Lakers back in contention again. Well, yeah, but this series, I mean, just LeBron's performance in these, what has it been, 11 games now? 7 games. He's played 10 games. Multiple 40-point games.
He may relax tonight.
Well, they say I was listening on one of the ESPN shows. They say, you know, how they track your how fast you go per game. He's the slowest in the NBA. Because they say,
don't mean nothing.
No, what that means is that he's able to pick his spots to rest without having to come out the game. So he's not.
He's resting on defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
if Toronto put a damn shooter in there, he won't be playing him on the court. He's not guarding whoever that guy name is. Guarding him. That's why I say I really don't want to say it before, like, because I said that Philadelphia's gonna win. Philadelphia can't beat the Cavs, but Boston can. Because they got Tatum, Brown, and Rozier who can go get a bucket.
Yeah, and Celtics.
Philadelphia,
yeah.
Ben can't go get a bucket unless it's a layup.
The Celtics got a new age center in, what's his name? He just hit the game winner. Horford. New age center. And Horford, who kind of can play like a Draymond Green as far as the
they don't have somebody who can protect the basket though.
He's just a smart player.
Yeah, but they can't protect the basket.
He's just like
they'll let LeBron score.
Yeah, well, he's a super smart player.
The old Celtics did that to LeBron.
What?
Let LeBron go get all them points and shut everybody else down. Then LeBron came out just trying to pass the ball to see if they was gonna relax, and they still didn't. It was either the Pistons when the Pistons beat them, and then the Celtics. The first year they was in Miami, who beat them?
Dallas
beat them, and everybody wanted to follow that blueprint. Go let LeBron let him get as many points as he wants to, but he really wants to get his team involved. So play, tight on the other people and let LeBron just kill you. He can't win by himself. And I think Boston is going to double team him sometime. Like let him come down the court a little bit. He's playing too much one-on-one basketball. He's dribbling the whole shot clock out.
Why he can't double him?
Why not?
Because he'll find an open guy. And his open guy's been knocking down shots.
No, he won't find an open man. The second pass will have to be the open man. But the shot clock is going to go off. If you wait, he dribbling all the way down to 22.
Yeah.
Go double him. 23, he passed the ball. Now the next pass has to be a guaranteed quick shot. Toronto ain't did it yet. I wonder if they're going to do it now.
Boston's going to be better about
it. Oh, yeah. That coach, Brad Stevens, is going to see that. He's holding the ball. They're not running cuts. He's just sitting there. He goes to this side, pointing this way. Go trap it. When he comes set the pick and roll, go trap. Now it may be a hockey assist.
Yeah.
To somebody, but LeBron's teammates ain't smart as him. They're gonna make some decisions in there that aren't right, and they're gonna cause turnovers. And see, like Indiana, they tried to double him a little bit, but then Oladipo would kill him. These boys got Brown, Tatum, and Rozier. Nobody on the Cavs can stay in front of none of them.
Oh, Brown.
Nobody. And Brown is going to call LeBron. LeBron will not be able to rest on defense because Brown can shoot threes.
And they got so many interchangeable players that can play.
That's why when I first looked at the 76ers, when I first was looking at it, I thought the two guys they added, Bellinelli and Yard, I thought they was going to actually be the X factor.
Oh, Bellinelli's been pretty good.
Yeah, but man, he takes so many bad shots. I didn't know he played like that. He be fading away like he takes a lot of bad shots.
They're more shooters than athletic.
That's why they can't win. They're
not defenders.
Hell no. And Bellinelli, he be leaning to the side. So yeah, he hit that lucky shot. Did you see the shot he took before that? Like, it was terrible. I'm like, boy, you cannot win like that. Throw the ball down low to Embiid. Let him back down. The score right now in the second quarter, 2 minutes ago, 40 seconds, the score is 38-39 Philadelphia. Well, then your best player's turning the ball over at the end of the game, and J.J. Redick went to Duke.
That was a total meltdown.
He went to Duke. Like, you would think a Duke basketball player would not make decisions that he made.
That was crazy. I mean, they came up with steals, but Embiid, after the game, he said, I don't know how somebody can guard me the whole game and not get a foul.
You want to know why? Look at it, Embiid and
Rozier
about to fight.
Was he taking too many jump shots?
They don't give him the ball. They don't give him the call. He got hacked a lot.
How come he's not getting the call?
But he's going down, doing all these shakes like Hakeem.
Oh, he's not. He's got to go
hit.
Straight in.
He's getting hit.
So he's trying to finesse too much. And when you finesse too much.
And I'm like, another thing that Philly ain't doing, if Ben Simmons is 6'10", why aren't y'all trapping Rozier? He's 6'10".
Yeah.
If Rozier goes to the corner or goes to run a pick and roll, trap him. You are 6'10". There's no way a 6'4", 6'5" guy should be able to just blow past you. They're letting him play one-on-one, and he's killing. That's why I say, like, Brad Stevens, that's a smart man. That's all I can say. Those plays he ran the other night, that's what won them games. The play to throw it up to Brown, to grab it and score on him.
That last play to Horford, that's an old high school play.
And then people talking about that was the last option. And what the guy from Butler said, that's what they do on purpose.
Yeah.
He said, we did this all the time.
It was obvious. I mean, just, I see that play in high school. It was obvious. You put everybody up here, draw the defenders, and then Horford acts like he's trying to post up, but lets the guy get position. And he has the whole back. All you have to do is lead the pass, which they did. Good catch. Put it in. Our team lost a game like that.
But why don't you? You had
because they're too aggressive on defense.
Thank you. Yeah. You had Embiid guarding out of bounds. I think Embiid because there was a guard on Horford.
Because they were up, right?
That's what I'm saying. Why would Embiid need to protect the basket regardless? They had him trying to, we're going to put this tall guy out here to stop. Then Ben Simmons is 6'10". Make him guard the out-of-bounds man.
Yeah,
stupid.
I think that maybe that center on the inbounder only works if it's like a full court pass, maybe.
Yeah, that sideline.
Because you obviously are going like this.
But you're not gonna do that.
But half court, you got all the windows.
Same thing with Toronto. Why y'all didn't trap LeBron James? They called timeout, didn't advance the ball. They stayed back court because they wanted LeBron to get a running start.
Oh yeah.
Double him.
But then,
I don't even understand
doesn't it turn into a 4-on-3 then?
No, but he had enough seconds. He would have had enough seconds to. LeBron is gonna try to get past your man.
Yeah.
He wasn't just going to kick it up, and then it has to be a hockey assist. Who's smart enough to make the right pass at the right time before the buzzer? They're going to panic and shoot it.
But then again, I have a question. But you as a basketball player, when you got, if you saw guys coming up to W, like me, I always thought get past, maybe they just weren't double teaming correctly or trap me in a certain way, but I always thought, oh, they're double team. Well, this is high school, YMCA level basketball, whatever. That's as far as I went. Well, like whenever I saw a double team, it was easier to get through because these two guys, unless this is like they work on double teaming, they're like trying to get out. They're trying to double team, but not like step on each other's feet. And I think that indecision by both guys, it was always easier for me to get around a double team than it was like just one guy.
It depends if it's a big company.
Okay, I'm talking about same size. Body's usually bigger than.
If it's a guard, two guards coming,
yeah,
I would just pass the ball.
Okay.
But if you got a big and a guard coming, I'm gonna take the weakest.
Oh, that reminds me of when Kobe had that. It was against Toronto again. He has this. I think it's 2013. His last healthy season. And Kobe Toronto 2013, he hits like 4 threes at the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter to force overtime. And then one of those tough ones. But then at the end of overtime, it's like a tie game or something like that. He's just isolation. I don't know who's guarding him, but then Aaron Gray came up, big 7-footer. Kobe just goes right at Aaron Gray and then dunks it in the basket because Aaron Gray's up here, doesn't have the foot speed, and they just.
That's why you can't. That's why I say Ben Simmons is 6'10". You trap with another guard, and then you can be able to recover. Even if you leave that man under the basket wide open, the guy that you're trapping cannot see him. He's not gonna be able to jump in the air and throw that pass down low. Like you go trap him, he gonna pass to the wing. By the time he passes to the wing, you shoot back. You go directly to the rim to cover the rim back up. I don't understand what these NBA coaches be looking at. But like I say, if they would have went guard LeBron, it was like 5 seconds left. If they'd have went and doubled him, he would have passed the ball up real quick, and that it would have been either Kevin Love or some other person have to make a pass towards the end of the game to win it. And I don't think they would have made the right pass. You know you panic.
But it was a tie game.
You gonna panic with goddamn that little bit of seconds.
Yeah, because I don't know if you're keeping track in your head.
But LeBron is. He ran all the way down there.
He's taking 7, 6, 5 as he's running down.
What? And then if LeBron just hit a game win on y'all, why you didn't help from that wing? When he beat him left, why didn't that man come help and make LeBron kick it? And the clock would have ran out. LeBron was gonna make the right pass. He wouldn't have been able to get the floater. The man stayed in the
right.
That's stupid.
Right. Yeah. Once it hits 2 seconds, just leave your man.
That's stupid. He probably even got a charge on LeBron. He did a floater.
Yeah.
He could have just game over or overtime.
That was a beautiful shot.
LeBron, of course, he hit. Everybody saying he clutch. He's hitting shots when the game is tied. He's not hitting shots when he's down 1. It's way easier to take a shot when it's a tied game than when you're losing. Period. I don't care what level of basketball you're on. If I'm tied and I know I can go overtime, I'm going to run it down to point-something seconds and I'm going to shoot the ball.
Yeah, nothing to lose.
That's why he's so comfortable. You watch when he get down 1 or he down 2 and he got to take a 3. Shit. He probably won't even shoot it. He going to kick it.
And then I think in all these games, he didn't care if they went to overtime because they always had the momentum.
And he was up. That's what I don't get.
Oh, yeah. Well, they said Toronto hit like 7 of 9 threes to kind of close.
With DeRozan on the bench.
Oh, yeah, that's another
14
thing.
14 minutes.
That's another thing. DeRozan getting benched in the fourth quarter. That's not a superstar move right
there.
there.
And then he said, well, he was playing bad. But they came back with him on the bench.
Yeah, but that's never happened to Kobe, though. He'll go 3 for 12 and still take the last 5 shots.
Man, I know damn well you're not comparing DeRozan to Kobe.
No. I'm only saying that because this is the mentality, because Kobe's a superstar, that he says other people should have. Like, who was it? Darren Williams was 0 for 9 one game. Kobe's like, I will never be 0 for 9. Maybe 1
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because I'm not going to stop shooting.
Yeah, I remember that.
But he's had lots of games like starts horrible, Bill make a game a winner. I saw one on Facebook years ago. The only player that would start the game 1 for 25 but hit the game winner.
Yeah. Hey, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but the aggressiveness. Now, we saw that night we saw in both games I saw Embiid get taken out by his coach in the fourth quarter, but Embiid was like, I'm coming back in. Put me back in. DeRozan gets taken out. Where's the barking?
He didn't even ask.
No.
He didn't ask.
That told me. What's that tell you?
He said he trusted the coach because he said he didn't want to ask because
but
the other players was playing good.
Aren't you in like year 7, DeRozan? You should be in your prime right now. And
did you see that thing said that Paul George is going to the 76ers next year?
Well, they're all saying, everybody's saying everything.
No,
nobody knows.
This is
he
a
made
reporter.
This decision.
This is a reporter said that he talked.
And of course they're going to talk about it.
But if he goes to Philly, I'm definitely betting. Whatever amount of money somebody want to bet.
That's the guy to put on LeBron.
I'm betting that. Period.
That's the guy that'll make LeBron play defense.
That's the only thing. LeBron, every team, think about it.
Yeah, like we talking the finals.
Every year, LeBron relaxes and he went, okay, who was LeBron guarding in Indiana? And they went to Game 7.
Oladipo.
Went to Game 7 when LeBron has to play D.
Yeah.
He had to check Lance. Lance do stupid shit, but he still scores.
He's still.
LeBron is not just chilling. This man goes to Toronto. I mean, LeBron is smart now. LeBron knew, let's not win no more games for this regular season. Let's lose a little bit, and let's get Toronto that second round. They playing that. They knew Toronto was going to be number one.
It's a chess match.
They're like, okay, we know we can beat them.
I know he always wants to avoid Miami for some reason.
And then, I thought about, I said, whoa, Toronto start fucking the left-handed dude. CJ Miles, the dude from Utah. The 3-point shooter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
CJ Miles, I think is his name. I think that's he has to guard him. CJ Miles is going to light his ass up if he don't. He comes in off the bench. CJ Miles hit like 2 threes and he goes back to the bench.
But yeah, I'm still stuck on the DeRozan. It's like,
man, I don't even want to talk about him.
He doesn't believe in himself.
He's trash.
Once you stop,
I ain't say he's trash, but
once you stop believing in yourself.
After I heard Gilbert Arenas say what he said today, I was like, "Whoa, DeRozan is he's really just him and Kyle Lowry are just simple all-stars. Like they're not super. No, they're not even close to superstar.
Yeah, they're like
they say he shot like 1 or 2 free throws every game. That's impossible for a superstar. That's impossible.
Karl Malone averaged like 9
That's
or 10.
impossible. But that means, but your game is mid-range. Why you can't get nobody?
So now, because
the Cavaliers, did you see that? Tyronn Lue has a $100 fine for anybody who jumps on DeRozan pump fake.
Oh yeah.
So anytime somebody jumps on his pump fake, they have to pay $100.
There we go.
So nobody's ever going to jump because they know you're going to shoot that. Let them shoot it. Nobody's ever going to jump with your pump fake. So how can you draw a foul? You have to get in the lane, use your body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And because you don't shoot free throws, you got to work even harder
to get your. They say he's the hardest working 20-point scorer ever in the NBA.
Kobe said in a Slam magazine interview, back when he was like 2003 or whatever.
Yeah.
He said, going 10 for 10 from the line is the same exact thing as going 5 for 5 from the field, but a little easier.
Yeah. I scored, my career high in college was 49. I had 40. I had 40 at Lamar on in front of Penny Hardaway, and I was 20 for 22 from the free throw line.
Nice.
20 for 22, which meant every time I probably was going to rack, somebody had to foul me.
Mm-hmm.
So you figure if DeRozan shoot 8 free throws, he's going to have 20 by he's going to get like 28 to 30. DeRozan out there bullshitting, and over the summer he do all this shit in summer league. Now I see he's not a superstar. Last time I think I said he was a superstar. He's not a superstar.
Other than the money, is he regretting staying in Toronto?
There's another thing. I'm glad you said that. You only got Philadelphia. No, ex-Philadelphia. What the fuck am I talking about? You only got San Antonio, Miami, Lakers, Warriors. That won championships.
Mm-hmm.
San Antonio and the Warriors from the West.
In these players' lifetimes.
In the West.
Yeah.
The East, you got LeBron and the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
In Miami.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them got LeBron on them. So, except 2006 with Wade and Shaq.
Uh-huh.
These other teams, they can't win a championship. They won't win a championship.
Oh, okay.
So, if you're not on those 5 teams, you're just going after the money.
But can you get paid so many other places?
But
your home team,
that's what I'm saying. You're not going to win a championship.
No.
You can go to the Lakers. If you don't play for the Lakers, Miami, San Antonio, Boston or Miami, you have no chance of winning a championship.
Is San Antonio still in?
Yeah, I mean,
because Pop has got to be retiring sometime soon.
You think so?
I don't know.
Oh, since his wife died, maybe.
No, I'm not saying because of that. It's just I don't know. You've been coaching the same thing.
I never heard that
for
he was sick.
20 years.
I never heard that he was sick or nothing like that.
Oh.
He's not gonna retire no time soon.
He's just enjoying life.
Yeah, you look young. Now you gotta sit.
It's kind of like Coach K.
Hey, your wife died. What you gonna step down to?
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's gonna coach all the time. He might be one of the ones out there with his cane. He's not gonna retire. No, I wouldn't want to retire, and I can't. I'm gonna go home and look at TV.
We gotta push you out.
He's definitely not going on TV to be no commentator.
He hates to be there.
Yeah, he is. So he gonna coach.
Right, they gotta work too hard too.
And then you got what's the guy name? Caron Butler. You see, he's starting to be a commentator. That's why I'm glad they're going towards things with basketball players as commentators. Like
I do too.
Because they at least we know what they're talking about. We sitting here listening to people who we talked about last episode. They're just. I mean, Stephen A. Smith. He was talking about the man today.
Well,
like
that's not
his job.
You
know what he was saying?
He's playing we know him and Skip are playing a character.
Well, Stephen A. Smith was basically saying that Philadelphia's coach should lose his job.
Now that's something you don't do.
Like he's bashing this man. Like, did you see? Like, did he turn the ball away at the end of the game? He drew up a goddamn play, and B didn't step to the ball. And when you practice passing the ball, high school, elementary school, we teach them to come to the ball.
Yeah, come to the ball, make the pass shorter.
And B didn't go to the ball. Ben Simmons threw the ball. He just backed up like Horford wasn't. I would have tried to go through that. I had to foul again. Mm-hmm. They had to foul again. So you go your hardest. I'm like, Embiid, come to the damn ball.
Yeah. But another thing, what you don't do, and this is what coaches within the coach fraternity say, you don't ever suggest a coach get fired.
Yeah.
You never say
he didn't come out and say it, but what he was saying was it's time for a change. Like the stuff he's doing, like he's on the court. Turn that ball over. Ben Simmons shot that ball when he got the rebound.
Okay, this is their first year in the playoffs too. This is their first year in the playoffs too. The Celtics.
They had more regular season wins than the Cavs.
Yeah, but this is their first year being good.
That's what I'm saying. So why would without him, there's no them. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
and another thing, why ain't Mark Hill playing?
That's kind of weird.
He got back right.
I thought he came back all right, but
let's Google that.
I know the lineups in the playoffs shorten up. But that's
I gotta see this. Why are we talking about this? I gotta Google see if something comes up about that.
Some secret injury or something like that.
This is crazy.
Well, but yeah, these Eastern Conference games.
He's playing T.J. McConnell over Markelle Fultz.
Well, McConnell's just like a hustle guy.
I mean, he makes the right plays. I believe he wouldn't turn the ball over in the game. But still, why would he play over Fultz, a person who gives you points? But I still wouldn't say, you know what I'm saying?
I wish Tatum would have completed that dunk over Embiid. Well, that was
good. Embiid tried to talk to him. He's like, you got lucky.
He got fouled.
He turned around. He's like, you got lucky. You got lucky. He was going to monster. Did you see Embiid come back and dunk on?
Horford. It's like Tatum won over Embiid. That would have been the dunk of the playoffs.
I didn't even know Tatum talked trash. He turned around, looked at him. He's like, you got lucky. You got lucky. And I had done that so many times, so I knew that feeling. Like, I had him and I missed it. Now I might not ever get that opportunity again. That was tough though. But another thing, goddamn.
Yeah, where's that from DeRozan?
Man, DeRozan.
I'm just saying.
I ain't talking about that man no more. He's a fucking disappointment. He's like the worst.
We should retire him from a topic on our show.
Don't talk about it. Like,
we don't
talk about you doing this. I can't believe you doing this.
You might as well be retired.
I can't believe you do this. You let a coach would have tried to goddamn tell Kobe to sit down. You let a coach would have tell Iverson to sit down. You let a coach try to tell. Let's not even go to top. Let's say Scottie Pippen. Let's go to fucking Ray Allen.
Oh, Scottie Pippen. Remember when Phil Jackson? Remember when Phil Jackson drew up that play for rookie Tony Kukoc in the '94 playoffs? It was like, okay, I'm not even gonna be a part of that. I'm the leader of this team. You're not even drawing a play for me. Man. Okay, go. And then Kukoc makes it.
You telling the coach to? I mean, like, why you? I was just sitting there like, he's allowing this to happen. I don't even want to talk about him. We got to talk about the Warriors and
Well, what's there to say about the West? We know
they're doing what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I can't wait to that.
Those should have been sweeps, but
I can't wait to see them two. Warriors, Rockets. That shit. That's gonna be the best. Man, that's the championship. Whoever won? No. Let me not say that.
You never know. You never know what's gonna happen.
Houston ain't gonna beat the Warriors. So,
but wait, I'm wondering. Doesn't somebody on Houston have to get injured first before Golden State plays them? Because they always play injured teams.
Well, shit. They are playing.
So
Chris Paul is hurt. He playing.
A real injury where he
can't play. Steph Curry's gonna cook him like he usually do. Every highlight reel Steph Curry got Paul in it. He gonna be out there, man. It's gonna be bad, man. And I was looking at, I was like, dang, they went and added PJ Tucker to guard Klay Thompson, but Klay Thompson's not gonna guard PJ Tucker. He's gonna either guard Harden or Paul.
Yeah.
So it's like Steph Curry's probably gonna go play PJ Tucker. He's just gonna chill, man. PJ Tucker only shoots threes from the corner. So it's gonna be like, Steph Curry, go relax for a second.
Yeah.
And when he gets the ball, oh man, the Rockets gonna have to put a shootout there. I mean, when Green coming off the bench, he's gonna shoot, but they come with Livingston, and I ain't gonna talk about what Iguodala gonna do. I ain't gonna talk about that lineup they played last night.
I hate how good Livingston and Iguodala. These guys are like the best bench players.
You saw the lineup yesterday?
They're the best bench players of all time.
They call that, he said he started
that lineup?
Bo, how in the world can you beat KD, Steph, Klay? Then you add Draymond Green and Iguodala? Bo, how can that lineup lose?
How did they lose the last time?
They didn't play.
No, they didn't have Durant that time.
Bo, there's no way you can beat that. They got speed and length. The only thing you can to stop that is Shaq, a person who down low. And I was telling the boys at work today. Who? I bet you Dallas wish they kept. I mean, I bet you the center who wish they. DeAndre Jordan wish he signed with goddamn Dallas.
Oh yeah.
I know this off topic, but he wish he signed with Dallas. You remember he backed down that deal?
He did sign with them.
And they fucking. You see what
they tell him to come back.
He's gonna be the intricate part of the offense.
Only for Chris Paul to leave and Blake to get traded.
Bro, that's crazy. Bro, he could have been in Dallas with them young boys who gonna throw alleys.
Detroit got rid of Van Gundy.
Yeah, I saw that.
So they're looking for a coach now.
I see. I even saw what's it called going up for.
Rockets. Jerry Stackhouse go to Detroit.
Hell no. Man, you gotta give Jerry Stackhouse some hoopers, man. Blake Griffin can't shoot. Drummond can't shoot.
So he should wait until he has a.
Yeah, he gotta wait till he should go to the Knicks maybe. You see Becky Hammond is interviewing for jobs.
That's the assistant for
the Spurs. Gonna be probably the first woman head coach. But I mean, they was talking about how players be cursing like around coaches, saying different words and stuff. They wonder if she gonna you gonna have to watch what you say around her, or she mess around and sue the.
Oh, so one of those. Oh, Jesus.
Like she probably get on a team.
But would only probably happen if she was ever, because a coaching job is the least secure job in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You can lose your job within 12 games of your first season. Remember what was his name that came from Cleveland to L.A.
Brown?
Yeah, he coached one full season, and then they got rid of him with 8 games the next season. Probably still being paid by him. I think he's getting paid by 3 teams right now.
Sure, he always getting paid.
But so that being a very non-secure job, and once you lose a job, that's when now these stories come out and this happened, and that is a tough thing, because as much as progressive as the NBA wants to be, we do see the nightmare of just, well, in any workplace, really, just men and women in any workplace.
It's just the words they won't be able to use that they use all the time. They was talking about how they be cursing at women reps. Like, your women rep be like getting a whole bunch of like she takes it, but they say a lot of stuff that they could get them.
But like NBA refs, it's weird because they seem like they're such a separate entity from the NBA. They don't ever have to do press conferences. They don't ever get interviewed.
You don't want to do that.
What?
You don't want to do that.
No, I'm just saying they don't. It's like worked it. I mean, it's just part of the deal.
Yeah,
like
you don't want to do that though. You do a referee, it'd be like.
I don't know.
That'd be like, I could see a ref getting interviewed and be like, you know what I'm saying, like say something stupid or say something like to make you think he likes the other team more or something like that.
Gotcha.
Just like they said, they asked one of the refs like about basketball and he was like, I don't like blowouts. So if it's getting ready to be a blowout, I start calling fouls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got referees.
So there's no integrity.
Then you got some referees that be like, I just let them play the game. However playing, you know, they keep yelling at me, I let them play. So you don't want to keep getting those type of interviews because it may seem like they don't care or it may seem like they care too much.
Yeah. Well, that's good because they need to be protected because of how pissed off the fans get at them.
I'm refereeing next year. It's gonna be my first. I'm gonna be refereeing JV and B team games.
But you're still
basketball
coaching varsity?
Yeah.
So it's okay.
So I'm probably gonna get the hell from the sideline. Them B team and JV games.
Can you ref Bowman games or how does that work?
Yeah, I'm a ref Bowman game.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it'd be B team and JV. It won't be like I'm gonna go call a charge. You know what I'm saying? Like they know me. Like they probably won't let me do it, but
you know,
maybe if we had a away gym, not at home, I would ref at home with my team. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to road. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's crazy. Like just being here watching B team and JV, especially JV, of how quick they are to end the boys game.
Yeah.
Because they have to start the girls game by 6:30. When I was in high school, and I don't know the year they changed this, but when I was in high school, girls played in the fall. This is in Michigan.
Oh yeah, you told me about
girls that. Played in the fall.
Yeah, you told me that.
So JV girls, varsity girls.
Yeah.
Those were the only two games that night, and then wintertime, JV boys, and then varsity boys. So there was always just two games.
Yeah, you told me.
So the JV starts whenever, and JV always started at 6, and boys varsity play after that. There was never like hurry up and get this game over with. But now here, they try to play 4 games
in one day,
and that's a total nightmare.
To save money and save like basically like riding the bus, travel from riding the bus and stuff like that. It's terrible.
And I used to try to record all those games from 4 o'clock to 10. No, I ain't doing it. That's rough. So
sad.
So those bleachers the whole time. I don't know how we got that. I mean, I know last NBA time we were talking about women in the workplace, in a predominantly male workplace.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's I don't know. I mean, that's the risk you run. I mean, you want to be progressive, you want to be fair, you want to give everybody their fair chance. But at the other end, you kind of almost set yourself to possibly be stabbed in the back by by false allegations.
She knows how. That NBA team. Remember she coached them to the championship in the summer league. But those are young kids who actually are trying to.
Oh, they're gonna do whatever you say.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they're not.
But when you got a superstar.
Oh yeah.
When you go to the higher office, they're not listening to the coach.
No.
You got a problem with KD.
Because you're paying DeRozan $25 million. You're only paying the coach $4 million.
I'm going to listen to you over this superstar? Nah, you better work it out. And that's when the lawsuit comes. When you say work it out, she be like, oh, discrimination. I'm going to sue you. So you might as well just keep her assistant. Not saying she's not a good coach, but if you don't want that on your head, that's like a woman going to the NFL saying, I'm going to be an NFL coach.
But isn't the NBA, because like David Stern, I don't know about Adam Silver, but David Stern is a former lawyer.
Uh-huh.
So he was the head of the NBA, and after dealing with the whole Tim Donaghy thing,
yeah,
I feel like the NBA is one of the most lawyered up
Yeah, so you probably, that's what I'm saying, like,
So
why even go down that road?
But they're going to, I would imagine if they're concerned about that, you know, they're like just trying.
Bro, let me tell you something that's funny.
Okay.
This is, this is crazy, but this is true and it's funny. I did not know, first off, cheerleaders, NBA cheerleaders,
Yeah.
cannot get caught talking to any of the players.
Say that to Dwight Howard. Did he get him?
Listen.
How many of them did he get pregnant?
She had to quit.
Okay. Well, yeah, because we were pregnant. I don't think you could cheer when you're.
She could have. She could have.
Okay, she couldn't get her job back.
But they can't even get caught talking to the players. They have a rule that these cheerleaders sign.
Yeah.
If an NBA player walks in a restaurant, you have to leave. So they was asking Gilbert Reese about it, and he was telling the people like, "Do you know how many NBA players got babies by cheerleaders? Like, you will be shocked to know like how many NBA players have babies by former cheerleaders." And you know what they do? Say, he said, he gave an example. Say Kobe got a cheerleader pregnant.
Okay.
You think you about to fire that cheerleader?
No, yeah, of course. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't about to fire her.
Okay.
He was like, every organization has players or cheerleaders who have got pregnant by NBA players and now they got front office position.
There we go.
Because if you fire her, the player is gonna be mad with you and be like, "You just fired my girl." Like some NBA players have wives.
Yeah.
And they get a cheerleader pregnant, and the pregnant cheerleader wind up becoming somebody big in the home. I said, "Whoa! I didn't even think about that." Like if an NBA player is sitting at a table.
There's a lot of jobs in the NBA.
If a cheerleader is sitting at a table and the NBA player walks in, she has to get up. Now think about it. If you in Miami, you don't know that this NBA player coming to this restaurant. You just in there.
But that's, I think that's part of the deal.
That's crazy.
I mean,
they don't get paid that much.
I mean, every job has like certain issues and dangers, and I don't think that's too much to ask.
Man, that's some bad cheerleaders. You see them girls that be on TV? Well, I know them NBA players. Man.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I think that's reasonable, and it's a way to prevent whatever, you know. And while not like normal, but that's you guys don't have normal jobs though.
Yeah.
I mean, these aren't normal jobs where you're only paid for your 82 games that you play. And don't they, when they play, it's weird, when they play in different cities, the tax thing is different?
Yeah.
Because they made their money in Houston or Toronto and stuff like that. Well, that's interesting. We need to do more of those little tidbit things. Those little,
like stuff that people probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, just random kind of.
Because I was listening, I was like, whoa. It was the NFL too. Like, I think they started talking about the NFL first, and then some NFL players wound up marrying a cheerleader. Like, they'll marry her, so you're not firing her. Period.
I mean, I guess it's pretty common. I mean, people you meet in the workplace, but and now I know the NFL had an issue with their cheerleaders. How or the cheerleaders were suing the NFL for a symbolic $1, but just to bring attention to how they're being treated. One was they're not allowed to. There have to be a certain like body fat or whatever.
Yeah, they had to be real skinny.
And they couldn't have any suggestive photos online, like on Facebook or whatever. Which is, I guess that's fair. You know, I don't know. Most workplaces are kind of like that. You know, you're how you are in public, especially if you've got the you know, the whole your company logo. You don't remember that time we couldn't air a show because you had the company logo, and you started talking about what
I should try to do.
You started talking about what you would do to Trump if you saw him.
You know what I'm trying to do? Say anything. You know what's funny? Okay, I gotta. This is gonna be. We going to just transition into the trivia question.
Okay.
I asked the last one, but I gotta ask this one before I forget.
I always forget to come up with one before the show.
This is on my mind.
Okay.
How much money do you think NBA Waterboy makes?
Oh, he's got to make like. Okay, I'm saying 30,000. I would say like 30,000. Okay, no wait. He's only at the home games. 41 home games plus playoffs. So he probably gets paid by the game. Let's say $1,000 a game. $1,000 a game. So that turns into 40,000, 41,000 plus playoffs. Because you don't travel with the team.
50,000.
Okay, I was close. Because I didn't count the playoffs.
$50,000.
But does he travel? You don't travel with the team.
I don't think so.
I think you're home. I think every arena has their
50,000, 53,000. That's the average. To be a water boy.
Now, is there an age where you stop?
I don't know. I didn't even Google all that.
I don't know what the oldest one. I mean, there can't be any like 40-year-old water boys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not. They probably go to another position. They probably go to testing the water.
Like the water boy movie or whatever. I think I was fair. I said 41,000, $1,000 a game, and the answer is 50,000. That was a good guess.
But the minimum for
but that's probably what the minimum is.
Yeah, the average.
The average is 50. So you start at 41.
Yeah, maybe.
There's some making $60,000.
But a rookie only get the average for a rookie is like 815,000.
850. Wait.
For an NBA rookie.
Oh, NBA
that's
rookie.
The average.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the average.
What's the vet minimum?
Let's look it up.
Like Jason Terry, let's say the vet minimum.
Like $2 million. What did Derrick Rose take?
Oh.
Somebody took the vet minimum because they got paid from the other team they was at. I think it was like
Derrick Rose played for 3 teams this year.
Yeah, I think
but he
already got paid.
He was at Utah for like 1 game.
He already got paid, so they according to the league minimum was $1.4 million for veterans.
Okay.
But if you get paid $30 million, let's just say they buy you out for like 15, 16 million.
Yeah.
Then I mean you already got your money. That's what I was saying about Dwayne Wade. He already got his money from Cleveland, so he's back at home just.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good.
Yeah.
Right? So what was the trivia question? Was that it?
Yeah, that was
okay. That's pretty good guess. Yeah, that's not 1,000. Each year you probably get 100 extra per game, maybe.
I quickly go to that. Hell, I don't even know why you go to the G League. Hell, you might as well be a water boy. You get the water boy, get paid more than damn G League players.
Yeah. What about LeVar Ball's league?
It starts up this summer. His summer, I think it starts like since he brought his kids back home. You know they left their team.
Oh yeah.
So
I haven't heard it. He hasn't been in the news lately.
Because the only time he been in the news when they brought him back home, and they said that one of the players said that the youngest was arrogant and didn't want to work.
16. Yeah.
But he only averaged like 3 or 4 points.
What kind of work ethic does a 16-year-old have?
Yeah. He's going to the league, but his other son not. The middle son not going nowhere. He might as well get a regular job at the
or
big baller brand.
Training people with his dad.
They was talking about he'd have to turn into a point guard to go to the NBA. This guy has no vision, he plays down low. He shoot crazy threes, and we don't even got enough time left on the show to even discuss that.
I think we should call it a show tonight. Well, check the score first. What we got? Because I'm gonna hurry up and run down, grab something to eat, watch the rest of this Celtics game. Yeah, I'm hoping for a sweep.
62-54 Boston. I mean Philadelphia.
I think so.
64-57. Celtics not. I don't know.
Because that's not a big enough lead.
I'm saying, but Philadelphia, you can't goddamn.
I'd say if they're up 15.
Yeah, Philadelphia, come on now. You the process. You got to win 1 game. Come on now. At least lose in Boston.
I want to see a sweep.
Man, I don't want to see that, man.
I want to see LeBron win tonight, though. I want to see
LeBron,
him win.
LeBron, go get your rest.
I want to see the J.R. Smith impossible alley-oop off the backboard to LeBron, where he pretty much has to dislocate his shoulder to catch and throw in. I want to see that. I want to see him shoot 1 free throw with his eyes closed. And then I want to see him stand at half court during the game.
You remember that commercial when they had LeBron doing a fadeaway from the other end?
Full court? Oh, yeah. He was just they're just feeding him like it was just the. But yeah, this is I've just been totally entertained, and it's been a while since an individual player, has been able to consistently over these 10 games, like 8 of them are like you'd watch those games again.
Who?
LeBron.
I don't watch that bullshit.
Yeah, you watch it.
Yeah.
At least the fourth quarter.
Yeah, relax.
Like those fadeaways?
Yeah, I don't see that shit.
You don't like watching
He
it?
does the same shit every game. You watch any game, he do
What's a game do you like to watch?
over and over?
Yeah, or like I don't know, you find yourself like kind of like YouTubing like a favorite game like you.
I don't do that.
You don't watch all game?
I'm not gonna watch something that because I'm kind of like biased when it comes to like superstars. So their superstars games are on YouTube, so you go to anytime.
Yeah.
So a player that I probably I'm gonna go watch.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna look at the whole game. I'm gonna go look at Mr. Hibachi fucking cook somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Especially the 2007 season when he got snubbed off the USA team. Now he kind of owned the NBA. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for Kobe averaging 35, Gilbert would have been the biggest story that year.
Yeah, well, it's all good, man.
And that's another thing I wanted to kind of do a study on, or maybe there is a study, like players who have like crazy seasons. Mm-hmm. Did they have a lot of rest the season prior? Because before the 06 season, Kobe averaged 35. His team didn't make the playoffs.
Oh, you mean like they'd be out the summer?
Yeah, he had extra rest, or for whatever reason, and he just put on like I'm wondering about that. Like you just all of a sudden
the rest don't matter. I mean, they all come to training camp the same time.
Well, you had more time to work on your game.
They're not working on their game.
Wow,
they're gonna rest.
Kobe is.
Maybe a month. Let his body heal. Kobe, but if you're going straight into USA games and stuff like that, you don't have time.
He's constantly training. Karl Malone he said he didn't touch a basketball in the off season. He just worked out.
Yeah, I mean, cause you gotta let your body come in. Like you play 82 games plus.
I was on Basketball Reference, and when Jordan was leading the league in scoring for like 3 straight seasons, Karl Malone was like number 2. He was the second leading scorer.
Yeah, Kobe stopped a lot of stuff.
But then the year Jordan retires, Karl Malone, you're like 5th in the league in scoring. I was like, what happened? You could have won the scoring title. You know, I was like, it happened again. Malone was 2nd in 97. Jordan retires in 98. There's your chance to be the scorer there, no?
Jordan stops a lot of things.
I think
LeBron is stopping a lot of people.
Jordan definitely paid attention to who the second leading scorer was, just so he could stay 1.5 to 2 points per game ahead of them.
He shot damn near 40 times.
But he paid attention.
Yeah, but he's not gonna let.
He's winning that scoring title.
Yeah, it's not even. That's what I'm saying. It's only Jordan, KD, Allen Iverson, Kobe.
But he's gonna make sure.
Like he's gonna
if like
multiple scoring times.
If like Dominique Wilkins all of a sudden started averaging.
Get out of here.
No, Wilkins was the lead scorer for 2 seasons in the 80s. What are you talking? What's wrong with Dominique?
Don't bring up Dominique Wilkins with Jordan.
I'm just talking about who led the league in scoring. I'm just saying. I'm not comparing them. Why would I compare those two? He was left off the 50 greatest players list the first time.
Is he not a 50 greatest player?
I'm just saying. I'm not even trying to agree with that. I'm just saying that's the name who led. I'm just saying. Just statistically, if he were to average 32, Jordan would make sure he averaged 34.
Oh, yeah.
Just the mentality Jordan had. Like, he needed to lead the league in scoring. Like, I like that. I like he had that Westbrook in him. They're like, I need to lead the statistical category. I like that, though, because other than that, the regular season is boring. Can you see the difference between...
Oh, I got to say this before we end the show.
Oh, what?
Quit bringing this damn stat to me about Russell Westbrook is the best point guard in the NBA because he averaged a triple-double. As a coach, my job is to put you in the best situation possible to win a game.
Okay.
If Russell Westbrook averages 6 goddamn turnovers and 10 assists, he's only 4 to the positive.
Yeah. The assist to turnover ratio is horrible.
So That means he averaged 20-some points, 11 rebounds, and 4 basically assists.
And minus 12 points you could have had.
That's what I'm saying.
That you didn't even get to take a shot.
But I'm not even going.
You didn't even get to take a shot.
But they're gonna say people gonna say I'm hating. So I
a turnover is worse than a missed shot.
You know he averaged 6 turnovers when he averaged triple double.
I didn't know that.
Nobody looks at that stat.
No. That's got to be a record.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
that guy had the ball every possession.
They say he had the ball a lot. LeBron had the ball.
He had the highest usage. I know he had the highest usage rating. Like he had like an astronomical usage rating compared to what's normal or like a normal leader. That's another thing. We gotta add the tidbits, and we gotta address the Facebook comment. We gotta address that. Like we gotta have a segment for addressing the nonsense. We can start pulling them up, showing the dumbest thing.
Like what do y'all be thinking about? Like y'all just go on Facebook and post any damn thing.
I think it's fun because like especially after like a game like Saturday, I'm online talking trash.
That junk gave me a headache when I was looking at people. LeBron is the GOAT because he's finishing games. That makes you the GOAT. Yo, Nate, I gotta say this too. Nate from St. Matthews, he posted, this you can tell he an old head, like he knows basketball. Okay. He says the funniest thing in the world to me is when y'all are saying LeBron is in his prime and he's been in the NBA 15 years. That is crazy. Just think about that. You've been in this game 15 years and you're just getting to your prime?
I'm not saying just. I don't think they're saying just getting into.
No, that's what they said. Like LeBron is in his prime now. How?
No. Are they saying still in his prime or?
No, they're saying he's in his prime.
No, I'm saying like you could be in your prime, but you've been in your prime. Can't your prime last?
How?
What are you talking about? What do you say? What's a prime?
Your prime. Well, how many years?
Is it just one season? On one season, your prime?
1, 2, 3 at best. You cannot be in your prime all the years you play.
Well, he's not in his prime now because of the effort he puts in defensively. Back then, he put in more effort defensively.
But I'm saying, 6, 7 years in, you'll be in your prime. There's no way you could be past 10 years saying you're in your prime.
Your normal prime is like 25. That's when Jordan averaged 37.
What am I saying?
No,
so LeBron was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, that's your 7th year. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then Jordan, when he was 25, Jordan, that's when he had that MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, dunk champion.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't make him, he may be getting better, like he said, like fine wine, but he's not in his prime anymore. He's just doing these great things right now. Which I told y'all he's going to keep doing
just
great
like
things.
Jordan did at the end of his Bulls career.
That's what he do.
He wasn't as athletic as he was.
He's just doing great things. He's doing great things.
Yeah, because you look at the difference between 92 Jordan and 98 Jordan. 92 is fine old. He's fine old.
Not even close.
No.
But even though he may average the same thing or average better,
he's efficient.
That doesn't mean he's in his prime. He just knows more than.
Yeah, he picks his spots.
But if I've been on a job 15 years, I'm going to know a lot more than you will. I'm going to experience a lot more than you have. So
yeah, you're able to take advantage of this rookie that's guarding you right now. You're going to put a rookie on. You're going to put like a rookie or second-year player on Jordan. I mean, on LeBron in the playoffs, and you think that's going to work? You don't even have a guy on your team. You don't even have a single player, but you're supposed to beat the Cavs. And you're not even addressing your biggest problem, which is LeBron. I don't know whose fault. You want to talk about blaming the coach, blaming DeRozan. What about the GM? Why can't they get a small forward?
I don't know.
But I think
we can talk about that next show.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So tonight, Eastern Conference. Yeah, I'm excited. I got to hurry up and get something to eat so I can watch this. I'm watching this full Cavs game, that's for sure. Go here, stop it. So next time we get a call in.
Yeah, we definitely.